So do you
So
think you can?
yeah, you know how the power station works. That's fine. That just powers everything. There's two parts to the frame. There's the head, which is pretty much everything in front of this motor. Well, these two motors here.
All right.
Everything on the head, it's got covers so it doesn't connect to anything behind the head.
Actually, got one question here. These two frame blocks in front of these two motors, one of them got a cover and one of them doesn't. Is that on purpose or by accident?
One of them has a cover because, well, someone put a cover and I could put a cover, pretty much. It makes no real difference.
Okay. But all the frames from the head have covers on them, and they don't connect anywhere apart from these two frame motors here, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And then here's standard inchworm drive. It's my design for the small one with the null cell, well, non-invert cell. And what happens is the signal comes through the bottom and straight away it powers the frame motor here that moves everything forward except for itself. And then once everything's moved except for itself, it'll now be in front of the frame motor behind it. And then because logic doesn't travel while the frame is moving, and it takes 2 ticks for the top line of the non-invert cell to activate, then as soon as the frame comes back in, it activates this one to push the motor back.
Oh, that's actually, whoa, this is very slick. I really like this. I have a question though. The air block, basically after that motor, where the motor goes to when it moves forward, doesn't have any covers inside it. Doesn't it stick to the other frames?
This air block right here, like when the motor gets moved back in front of the other one, it's very important that there's an air block there, because otherwise, when the motor tries to move that one, because frames connect through the head of the motor, it would try and move the whole thing. That way it doesn't try to move anything because there's nothing in front of it.
Yeah, but because my question is that air block, the frames around it don't have covers on them. Why doesn't the frame motor connect?
Oh, because it only connects through the face with the arrow.
Okay.
The frames will connect to the motor, but not the motor to the frames. So that's how come when the whole thing, well, it's not generally applicable in this one, but if you had multiple inchworm drives, the frame that's underneath the motor moves the motor because it's connected to the side.
Okay.
And up here is the logic once I've finally worked it out. These state cells are beautiful.
Can you go from the beginning to the end, from the transmitters to everything?
Okay, so basically it goes round, the signal runs round in a loop. 21 receiver sends pulse gen, which kickstarts it, so it puts a signal in the brown cable. And that signal, once it's in the brown cable, if the lever is activated, 20 will be on for the AND gate. So as long as 20 is on, the lever is down, then the signal will keep going round. If you take that off, the signal will stop at the AND gate, because it won't go through the next one. When it's got brown signal, it goes through the black one. The black one activates the first motor, which moves the head left. Then this state cell will wait 1.2 seconds to activate the red one, which moves the head right. And then the next state cell waits 1.2 seconds after the red signal to activate the green one, which moves the whole thing forwards. And then this one waits 0.2 seconds. The reason it only waits that long is that for logic gates, time doesn't pass while they're moving. So because it's on the moving frame, as soon as it comes back in, it's finished moving. You don't need the timer, so it just sends the brown so it goes around again.
Okay. Well, actually, why do you wait, I actually didn't understand. Why would you need the state cell here at all? Why can't you send a straight signal?
You'd need a state cell or a buffer gate, mainly because sometimes the signal will get through into the AND gate too quickly. So it needs to wait until the frame has set to run to the AND gate.
Okay.
So you need a 2-tick delay between the green one, which activates the frame, to the AND gate. And so you could use a buffer gate, you could use any gate that sends the signal, but I had that on me, not a buffer gate, so I may as well use it.
Okay, and basically right here, every time either the red or black ticks, you also tick the entire head, right?
Yeah, when red ticks or black ticks, it activates all the redstone on the block breakers. Oh, but it waits 0.8 seconds, which is the amount of time the frame takes to move. It's got a little bit extra because there's a 2-tick delay from the OR gate. So basically about 1 second after the head moves, well, after the signal is sent to the motor, the head will have already moved, and it sends a signal to breakers. And then, because these are set to 1.2 seconds, another 4 ticks later, it moves, does the next cycle.
And because of the way this logic system is designed, if for some reason the head needs to move back and forth twice, the system won't stuck, right? It won't. It will keep. You simply do it and then keep going.
If for any reason the head isn't breaking what it needs to, it will just keep going backwards and forwards, trying to break what it needs to, because if it can't move forward, it just won't move, and the signal will go around again.
Awesome. So it can fix its own problems, so to speak.
That's generally how I like it.
I'm very liking this, the null cell thingy with the inchworm drive. That's a very slick thingy.
Yeah, I worked that out after quite a while trying to design my own 6-axis drive, and I realized that I need something. I can use the one cell to power the motor to move the whole thing forward, and then the motor to move it back, because it automatically invokes the 2-tick delay straight after. So it's like inchworm gate, which is really cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, so you just leave it down as on and press the button to set it going. Don't press the button twice while the lever's down, that could be bad.
Alright, I will get a chicken chunk before
I
doing
have
that.
I have no idea what will happen. In fact, it probably won't break anything, it just won't work as well as it should. It might slow it down. I'm going to run it because running it is fun, and I don't have mine running yet, because mine's got like 4 stacks of breakers for the head. Have you seen Craft's one?
Yeah, I've seen Craft one. That man is insane. I don't know, why would you even need that size?
Mine's pretty much like that, except mine's about 3 times as fast.
Why would you need that size of a quarry? That stuff is insane. That's like out of the... I don't know.
Mainly because you can.
Alright, that's a valid reason. I understand that.
Well, my main reasoning is I want practically infinite resources with legitimate automation. So my goal in Minecraft is to build cool machines that can automate everything. And to do that, I need lots of resources to build said cool machines. And the first step was getting practically infinite UU, which is now sitting in an exponential cycle that after a week should have me about 30-40 HV solars sitting there and about a stack of UU per minute. And just for anything that you can't get with UU, or just for generally looking cool and grabbing more resources. And then I plan to actually start learning forestry, because I want to do the whole bees thing and the farms and everything.
I'm actually out of obsidian, so hitting that... Oh, we got enemies here. That's actually a bad sign, because then I can also get creepers.
You should put a torch placer on the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Tends to be cool.
Turning it off for now. I'm out of obsidian for the chicken chunk.
Oh, I have so many stacks of obsidian, it's not funny, because I ran a buildcraft quarry to get some basic resources to get running at the start, and I just chucked a whole heap of water down, and pretty much all the lava from a 64 square area down got turned into obsidian, and it's like 3/4 of a diamond chest. So I pretty much don't want to see obsidian again.
Everyone on this server just got so many crazy machines, and I started pretty late, and I'm actually expecting that reset. I'm waiting for to start on even ground with you guys.
Yeah, well, players got a massive head start on me with the HV solars, but mine is automatically and exponentially increased, so that may take over. I'm kind of jealous of the like 50 high voltage solars player has all over the place. He's like the richest guy on the server by far. Other than that, this is pretty cool. So if I look at the cycle time on this, okay, we've got 1.2, 1.2, and 1. So that's 3.4 seconds per block forward, and the area is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So 84 every 3.4 seconds.
The chicken chunk shouldn't have a problem with frames, right?
Nope, specifically coded and tested to work with frames. Basic juice, they only act like they've been removed 5 seconds after they've actually been removed, which is enough for the frame to replace them.
Is a 2 radius square enough? Yeah, I think it is.
Damn, it doesn't belong to me. I'll just pull up /chunk loader so I can see it. Have you used the chunk viewer before?
Yeah, I did it on my main world. Oh wait, talking about what? I'm talking about the lasers themselves. The one available
chunk
from...
viewer.
I guess not. How do you do it?
You type /chunk viewer.
Alright, got nothing.
Oh, sorry, /chunk loaders. Like, oh, great.
What? Creeper?
This may get stuck by gravel. I should hope not. Oh no, it does, it gets stuck by gravel. That is massively the pits. I just realized why I wasn't running. Get over here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Well, the gravel's gone now, but that sucks. What to do about that?
I am not sure.
Well, there is one option, and that's to, well, the first option is to make the head move 3 times before going forwards. So that way, if any gravel has fallen, oh, you'd have to make a move 4 times. You'd have to make a move left, right, and then forwards. That's pretty stupid. Other options.
I can make the drill head go all the way to the surface, but that's what I wanted to avoid. I don't want to dig like a lot of useless materials.
No, you definitely don't have to do that.
It's actually a very easy thing to do, though. I think I might do it. It might solve the problem a lot easier, and also solve the problem that the fact that no monsters will be able to spawn here.
Well, automatic torch placement is cool. I'm just thinking about this. There should be a good solution.
Um, oh, I just had a random idea in my head that it's quite unfortunate that it's not possible. I wanted to make...
It should work if we just make it go 3 times. I mean, it's an unfortunate reality that gravel is a pain when building frame quarries.
Yeah.
But if we make the head move 3 times, that should work.
You just crashed?
No, my net just got overloaded, probably because it's got limited itself to 56 kbs or something.
It's too bad you can't play some sort of a Mistcraft book that will, for instance, stay on that frame motor and it will always lead you to that same place. And when the frame moves, it will...
What you can do is use portal gun.
Oh.
I have one of those on my nether frame base. Have you seen my nether frame base?
I don't think I have.
Okay, you should check it out, it's pretty cool. Meanwhile, I'll still think of an idea of how to fix this nicely.
I'm personally really liking the idea of making this head go all the way to the surface, because it solves 2 problems. It's created a 3rd problem where I will have too many useless resources, but it solves both of the monsters problem, and that's a bigger problem in my opinion.
Torch placer is cool.
But you also have to keep crafting torches, that's a problem.
Automatic crafting table. You'll be generating a ton of coal, I can pretty much guarantee that.
I don't know.
Okay, come to the nether, it's cool. You know how I had those 400 tanks of lava and 25 geothermal generators?
Yeah, I remember you telling me something about that.
Did you actually see them? They're
Not
gone
yet.
now because they generated mass lag. But I had to get the lava from somewhere, so...
I can't fly, by the way, so if that's a necessity, I have a problem.
Fortunately for you, no, it's not, because I should be able to portal us directly there. Okay, opening portal with wireless remote. It worked, but it sent me. Give me a sec, I'll have to make it send you too.
I'm standing right next to it at the moment.
Yeah, but the portal disappeared, didn't it?
No, it's actually here. The blue one is here. The purple one is here. Oh, there we go.
Okay, walk through it. Can you walk through it?
Yeah, I'm here. Can't you see me?
No, I can't. I can't see you. Where are you?
I'm actually looking at you and I'm bumping into you right now.
Oh yeah, that's a common Minecraft glitch when teleporting. I'll have to reconnect or wait a little while to see you. Oh, now I can see you. See, that's how I get to my base. So this is my nether frame base, just... Go stand up next to that portal frame.
You're actually gone. I can't see you now.
Yeah, no, I just jumped out. One sec, I'm finding a spot to bring you out. There you go.
You know we're gonna get guests here, right?
Yeah, that's why I can fly and I have a nano saber. Have a look at this.
Holy shit. Why would you need so much lava, really? You have to explain.
That generated about 50 MFSUs and enough UU to get me to where I am, pretty much. That was
wow.
my 512 EU per tick, and I kept draining all the lava from different places, so I had to get 3 pumps and make a mobile frame base to fly it around. So it's got a 6-axis frame motor on it. I can operate it remotely. If you look at it, I'm just going to move it up now. Complete with pumps, geothermal generator, so it keeps itself running, and it buckets all of the lava, sends it into an ender chest, which is full of lava permanently.
Oh, actually, I'm
And
interested.
plus,
You have to tell me, how do you unload the lava? Or what's your solution?
I made a mod for that called bucket filler.
No.
I used to use... Yeah.
I'm talking about not bucketing the lava is fine. I'm also using that. But what do you do to make the lava buckets back into liquid form? What's your solution to that? Or you're not doing that?
The bucket filler works both ways, if you're using mine.
Really?
Not even kidding. Whatever you place in the top slot switches it between input mode and output mode.
Because I made some sort of crazy solution to bring oil from different worlds. I had no idea how to do it.
It's pretty simple. You put full buckets in one, use a retriever and pull out full buckets, and then place it in the top of the bucket filler, and then it'll go to the bottom as an empty bucket and send out the stuff.
Couldn't you say so earlier?
Well, if you read the little blurb about how the mod works.
Yeah, that would have helped.
Okay, it's through here.
I made some crazy thing. You're free to welcome and see it if you want to, with well-craft bucket liquid loaders and unloaders.
Yeah, you had to use a minecart though, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, I was using just liquid loaders and unloaders prior because you didn't need minecarts. They were basically bucket fillers and unfillers. But then I really didn't want to put minecarts on a moving frame base to make it work. That just would have been bleh when he removed that feature. So my response was bucket filler. That's what I like about being a modder. Okay,
you can solve your own problems.
Yeah. I'm just making my nether book again and gonna travel back. So yeah, I love frames. Red Power is my favorite mod.
In general, I really like Red Power. I mean, the way it's built, unlike, for instance, the best example for me to equivalent Red Power is to Buildcraft, because they do, they're not doing the same things, but they're doing similar things. And Buildcraft has, I call them magic blocks, like a quarry. Quarry, you give it power.
Definitely, I didn't like them.
You simply give them power or something, and they do stuff magically. Where Red Power is a lot like, alright, this block will break a block, and that's it. And now do with it whatever you can. And this block will deploy a block, and so on and so forth. And it has all those little micro components that give you the ability to build mega structures, but they're all very simple and very, very well done, in my opinion.
I very much like it because I have to, like, engineer stuff rather than just placing down the magic block, as you say. And it's funny, they now overlap in feature fairly significantly, but originally Red Power was logic and wiring, and Buildcraft was items and mining, and Red Power had Red Power machine and frames, and then Buildcraft decided to make Buildcraft logic. But yes, I definitely like having little pieces that you have to engineer together to make cool stuff. So where are you? I'll come see the scene.
I'm at my world. Right here. I'm actually using the bucket filler in the other world to fill the buckets, but then I'm using this mega thingy here to pull the...
Because you didn't realize bucket filler was also bucket unfiller.
Yeah. You should state so in the
Fair
name of the
enough.
mod. That's
I guess it's an all-in-one.
But hey, it does the job, and it's quite, from my experience so far, it's quite foolproof. I mean, it didn't break down yet.
Yeah, no, it looks like it should work fine. I wish teleport pipes actually worked.
Yeah. They actually work. I don't know. For me, they work, the power ones, because I'm only using. You only need one frequency for the power teleports, for the power teleport pipes, and it's enough. Even though if it resets every time, it still does the job, I think.
Yeah, so sporadic, unreliable, they wouldn't do for me. So I think whenever I want to move power around somewhere, I'm just going to take an MV solar and slap it on an electrical engine.
Yeah, it's a lot simpler. Unfortunately, because it's quite annoying that you can't actually use Buildcraft properly.
It is really, well, it's an add-on, but I've talked to Storm, and Carpus isn't on much, but Storm's like, I told him it's broken, and he's like, well, that's no newsflash. So they know it's broken, and I offered to help out and fix it, and they said, sure, that'd be great, because I've had experience with wireless things into storage and wireless redstone. So, and it also doesn't work in between dimensions and stuff. But they said half the reason is that the Buildcraft code base is an absolute mess, which it is.
Who's the one maintaining the teleport pipes?
Stormbringer and Kyprus.
Oh. Yeah, I heard Kraft and Singer say it a lot, that the original Buildcraft code has a lot of problems.
I think Space Turd abstracted it an awful lot, and then got in a bit of a hurry trying to add new features to it without all of the formalities, which I've seen a bit of it from my experiences with professional coders like industry and stuff, and I just go for something that works, a balance of expandability and something that works. But he put all of the industry standards, APIs, documentation, abstraction, and everything, and then ditched it halfway along the way, and it's just a mess of stuff piled on top of stuff.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh well, I've got to go and do assignments, which sucks, but enjoy your new frame miner, Corey.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
I will need to expand on my storage system now.
And, oh, we're supposed to work out something to do with that gravel.
Yeah, I will expand the head all the way to the flooring of the world.
Well, that's an option. But you do realize there's a limit of 1,500 frames. I don't think you'll hit that, though.
No, I won't hit that though. Kraft probably hit it in my opinion, but I don't think I will.
No, see, Kraft almost hit it. He has like a 5-chunk wide head, but he only has like one row of block breakers. I I'm pretty much on that limit. I've got 3 chunk wide, but I've got 5 rows of block breakers to
Can
ride it like 5 times as fast.
can you show me your frame thingy? I'm actually quite.
It's not finished, sadly.
Oh,
I've just started building. I've got all of the frames and breakers and tubes there, but I've just got to. Pretty much the circuit I put on yours will be what goes on mine, except with a bit more complexity for some counters. It's just in my flatland if you ever want to have a look. It should be finished tomorrow afternoon, something.
okay. I'll go take a look at some point.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I made that feature where you can't open other people's chunk loaders. My own feature annoys me.
You should make a check whether the player's name is Chicken Bones, and then if it
Oh
is,
no, see,
then
for the chunk viewer, I did something like that for the chunk viewer. You can do anything with the chunk viewer, and the chunk viewer is only available for people that are specified in the config, which is by default everyone, or chicken bones. I put a hard code in there because I really don't want to get kicked out of that, because that is awesome. So even if someone's like OPs only, or nobody can use it, I can still use it. Yeah, I'm tempted. It's just slightly annoying, but thankfully I can still use chunk viewer. Okay, I've got to recharge my helmet because otherwise I won't be able to run, and I've got to go do assignments. Where's your books?
right here.
You should probably get a quantum suit.
Yeah, now that I have the proper resource generation, I will.
Well, the main thing you're going to want is the UU for one, and if you don't want it in an awful hurry, I'm going to have too much UU pretty soon. But yeah, you'll need to get some form of generating a significant amount of UU.
Yeah, I will. Alright, I'm actually also gonna be off for now. So again, thank you very much for the help. And sorry for decimating your world there.
It's okay. I've only lost some autarchic gates and motors, and actually I lost a fair bit, but whatever.
I would really like to give you back whatever you lost, but the sad part is you're probably generating way more resources than me. So
It's not really a big deal, and you destroyed my bits and pieces chest, which meant I have no idea what was in there until I wanted. Yeah, now it's fine.
yeah, okay. Well, I'll be off for now. So again, see ya. Thank you and see ya.
Okay.
Disconnected.
Well, YouTube audience, that was it. Finally got a proper resource generation going. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Helping from I got from Chicken Bones, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.